As the word gets out about the resignation of the state's school superintendent, there are plenty of kind words about Pat Hamamoto's accomplishments, even as some worry about the future of our schools. KITV4's Paul Drews has continuing coverage of this story. Paul?
While some focus on furlough Fridays now for public schools, there have been other changes that have taken place under Pat Hamamoto's leadership, including a more unified school calendar, a reduction in class sizes, and rising test scores.
Naomi Tu'umalu and her 6-year-old daughter Delaney have some fun at Moanalua Park before school starts next week. But thinking about a return to classes also brings up worries over changes at the top of Hawaii schools.
Kind of scary, since, they're still trying to figure out what to do with furlough days.
But what is not scary for Tu'umalu and other parents of Hawaii school-age kids? Their children's test scores. Under Hamamoto, reading and math scores on national standards have drastically improved, even in the face of falling budgets.
She's done a wonderful job, and I know the last several years has been really tough for her.
Budgets were just one of the issues the head of Hawaii schools had to deal with during her 8 years in charge of island campuses, and some saw even more difficulties in the near future.
There's so many problems ahead that it's difficult with the money woes, with the pressures from parents, legislators, Board of Education, everyone, pressure to let's improve our system. And I believe she did a good job during the time she was there, making improvements.
For parents, the effectiveness of the head of Hawaii schools comes down to how those schools help their kids. And some have seen the results of Hamamoto's leadership as she raised the state standards.
Each year they do each student and to see their progress. My son definitely got better within each year, and definitely something positive for me.
Some parents are not as worried about who will replace Hamamoto as long as the positive procedures she started remain in place and island schools continue to improve.
If it still keeps this up, then looking great.
Hamamoto has not talked publicly about her resignation, but in her letter to the Board of Education, she said the decision was not an easy one to make. She enjoyed working for the children of Hawaii, as well as managing a committed team dedicated to providing quality public education. Hamamoto adds that includes an administration that will now take over for her now that she's gone. Reporting live, Paul Drews, KITV4 Island Television News.